Hey, this is Majin, and here's my comic pull list for June 13th, 2018. Now, before I go into the pull list, Marvel, I don't know what you are doing. In case you don't know, Marvel has announced they are bringing back two titles for your enjoyment. One is The Wasp, and the other is Iceman. The crazy thing about it, they say it's because we demanded it, even though nobody was buying the books because they were canceled due to low sales. They're bringing them back with the same writers and stuff. It's like this is madness. I get how you'd want to have a Wasp comic, but but since the movie is called Ant-Man and the Wasp, just put the comic book out, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Put a really solid creative team on it, and let it go until 6 months, year, and then do what you do with every other title and just remove those people and let it just fall to mediocrity, even with some other team. I don't understand. I mean, personally, I'm based on what I'm seeing with what's going on in Star Wars, I'm almost positive most that decision of those two titles, I bet you that's Disney. There's no way CB Cebulski would go on his own. Go, you know what? We have some room, so let's just pick two of the worst selling books, and bring them back because we demanded it. Nobody demanded it. Please. Oh my God. I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, and then with DC hiring the girl that was in the whole in the center of Gamergate, who has no comic experience, and they're going to put her in charge of Vertigo, which has a tradition of greatness. You have Preacher, you have Transmetropolitan, you had Sandman, Lucifer, and Swamp Thing. And you're going to make it and turn it into a gender identification, gender politics storyline, imprint. Unbelievable. It's just madness. And DC is throwing up the flagpole of, hey, you know what? We're diverse too, and we're going to accelerate diversity, and we're going to... Comics as a medium is dying. And then there's also I think it was Kevin Feige. Somebody got snippets of an interview he did, and basically, our greatest fear is going to come to pass most likely, in that once Avengers 4 is done, the replacement heroes come. So now we're going to get Lionheart, we're going to get Miss Marvel for sure. Well, they already said that they want to do Miss Marvel, but probably totally awesome Hulk. So the way I look at it is, once Avengers 4 is done, if that's the direction they really do take, then that's fine. I save myself money. I don't have to support the nonsense. And of course, if fans don't come out to see it and they complain, then the fans will be labeled all sorts of nasty names because we don't support Lionheart instead of Tony Stark. It's ridiculous. Man of Steel number 3. Revealed. Who cares? It just, who cares? I'll be honest with you. There's two storylines going on here. One is Revealed, the man who destroyed just Krypton, and he's out for revenge, and everybody better watch out because he's stronger than Superman, and he destroyed the Fortress of Solitude. Roof. And there's the arson story. And I'm more interested about the arson story because it's I have seen this storyline of somebody destroying Krypton. I've seen the most powerful individual known to the universe coming to Earth to fight Superman, and Superman wins. We've seen this Doomsday, Brainiac. We've seen all sorts of things. And here's just another one. It's just another big villain that was created just so Bendis can get a story. written for Superman. You know, but what the interesting story is the fire, arson. There's many homes that are going up. Superman can't figure it out. You have the fire chief who's also like looking into it, and it's such a mystery that he has to get Batman to come in and use his detective work to try to figure out what's going on. That's the interesting story. Everything else is just bullshit. You know what's going to happen. Boom, boom, boom. Punches are thrown, kicks, buildings go boom, sidewalks break, cars explode. Superman punches the guy a few times. Supergirl's going to punch him a few times. He's going to get the villain's going to get the upper hand, and then finally, boom, Superman wins, right? That's what I'm saying. It's just unimaginative garbage that, you know, Bendis couldn't even come up with an interesting character. The most interesting character is the arsonist, you know, because that's, who is he? What is he? What is her? You know, what's her motivation? Who knows? You know, is it a supervillain? Is it just some crummy landlord? You know, that's the interesting part. It's keeping you in suspense. This is just, it's rubbish. Total rubbish. And Guy Gardner's got some daddy issues. And he's such a man that he can't even deal with his daddy issues until he gets Darkstar powers, and then he comes down to go kill his dad. What bullshit is this? You know what I mean? Seriously. You know, this is bullshit storytelling. You know, and the art just sucks now, and it's like ridiculous. Hell, Guy Gardner daddy issue bullshit. You know, it's like, you know, I don't care if Guy Gardner has issues. You know, Guy Gardner is more of a man than, in at least the way he was written in the past, then he waits until he gets superpowers so he can just destroy his dad then. And yeah, I understand the suit is kind of corrupting his head, but still, the point is, you know, Guy's better than that. You know, and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. What they pass off his stories these days. This is the worst. I was really liking Sideways. Really was. But this villain is a piece of trash. The Showman. He's basically, the best way to describe it is he's a bully. You know, and what he does is his powers are through the words, and he says things, he types things in, and he gains power from, like, for an example, saying that you're useless, and he gets other people to, you know, basically his powers, you know, people feed off, you know, the way they comment back to him, he gets more powerful type thing, and he's just wrecking Sideways, but Sideways' friend, you know, figures out a way to basically give Sideways a chance, and I'm like going, this is just what type of hero bullying now, you know? I mean, when I first saw this, I was like going, this guy looks like that trash Screamy Mimi or something like that from Marvel, where it was like this hippie-looking guy and he has sonic powers. That's this guy right here. He's just a trash villain, trash SJW, you know, influenced villain who, you know, oh my god. I know they're trying to be relevant, but this is not the way to do it. This isn't. I'm like, you know, if I was the editor of DC, this book, I'd say, no, this is trash. You need to get rid of it and come up with something better. You know, this is. Oh my god, it just is so painful. It really is just so painful. Immortal Men. I love the cover. Art inside's fine. You get the Batman, you know, the Joker Batman, with the man who laughed, or whatever his name is. That was interesting. But he pops up, he just talks. He's like, I think this is a great opportunity, and blah, 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 and that's all I'm going to do, and I will step aside, and I'll let you fight. I'm like, where did he even come from? Didn't these guys get beat? Oh my god. We'll find out who the heroes are for the Immortal Men. I guess that's a plus. I don't know what to do. It's ridiculous. You know, trash. All of the books are just utter trash. ridiculous. Nothing. There is not one book that came out that I think is that I got was worthy. Nothing at all. Anyways, I feel like I've been playing. I feel like a Destiny player who bought the next DLC because they thought it was good, because Bungie said it was good, and then they found out it was trash. Anyways, that's what I got this week. Let me know what you guys picked up. What you guys are looking forward to reading the most. We'll have more stuff later. Like, share, and until next time.